Welcome to the Network Marketing Made Simple podcast. I am your host, Scott Aaron, and each and every week I'm going to come to you with short, simple, and powerful tactics of how you can grow your network marketing business, brand, bank account, and impact on those around you. And just remember, network marketing is not easy, but it can be made easy with simple steps to create the success that you truly deserve. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Network Marketing Made Simple. Super excited about today's episode, and as you guys saw in the description and title of today's episode, these are 5 things that you may be told by your upline or by a network marketing leader that unfortunately may not be true. And I'm here to explain why these 5 things may just be a fallacy. Now, before we get into today's episode, as I've mentioned previously, I am really looking forward to growing my free accountability group, the Network Marketing Leads for Life group on Facebook. The description of how to join that group, the link is right in the description of this episode, so please join. I do 2 to 3 private trainings per week for free about how to build and overcome certain obstacles in your network marketing business. But also my book bundle is available on Amazon. The LinkedIn book for network marketing and also the new latest best-selling book, the Marketing Workbook for LinkedIn. Both of those links are there. Getting those 2 together will absolutely help you get started on LinkedIn. And also, there is a link for a free 15-minute discovery call where if you're really ready to step into your greatness and your zone of genius, and you want to trim all the fat, you don't want to shortcut, you want to shorten the learning curve, set up a call so I can tell you more about my programs and how I work with people and if it could be a good fit for you. So let's dive into today's episode. The 5 things that you may be told in network marketing that may not be true. Number 1, you may be told by your upline, crossline leader, whoever it is, that your business is not growing because you aren't working hard enough and you aren't thinking positively enough. Now, there is some truth to this statement, but there is also a fallacy to this statement as well. The truth of the statement is this: you may not be working hard enough on your business, but it's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. But if you're treating this business like a hobby, it's going to pay you like one. And if you know in listening to that statement, you know in your heart that you are not giving it your all, then that statement may be true. But if you're working your butt off, if you're really giving it your all, that's where that statement is not true. How your upline and how your leader on your team built their business may be different from the way that you need to build your business. So you are working hard, but at the same time, you're juggling a regular job, your kids, your spouse, significant other, friends, family, life. But when you're told that you're not thinking positively enough, listen, we're all human beings. We all have those moments where we're challenged and we're facing an obstacle, but that doesn't mean that you're a negative person. Thinking positively is important, but thinking positively over and over again, and you're being too negative, and listen, there are absolutely times in your life, not in your network marketing life, in your life, where you're going to be challenged and your back may be against the wall outside of network marketing, and you may be in a dark place at some point. Thinking positively only gets you so far. And if you're being told that, listen, Susie, Steve, Jeff, Rob, Start thinking more positively. You're not thinking positively enough. Thinking positively more and more isn't going to fix the problem. And the problem may just be you're not working hard enough. Or if you are working hard enough and you are thinking positively, it may be the system that you're following in order to grow your business that may not be working, not you and not your mindset. So don't necessarily believe that. Number 2, if you're being told to get new friends if they don't want to join your business, that is a complete lie. This whole friends and family fallacy that make that list of 100, prospect your friends and family, guys, you have to understand that originated in the 1850s, 1860s, when Amway first came around. Because the only people that you were able to be in contact with was your friends and family. Your friends and family don't need to join your business. They may want the products at some point, and that's fine. But do not disown your friends because they don't want to join your team. Do not disown your friends because they don't want your shakes or your CBD or your creams or your cleansers or your hair care. Don't disown them. Meet them where they are. They're just people. And if they don't want what you have, it doesn't mean they're a bad person. It doesn't mean they're a negative person. If you find, this is the key, if you find most of the people that you're hanging out with and talking to on a regular basis are people that are only on your network marketing team or in your network marketing company, there is a problem. You start separating yourself so much from the real world. You start separating yourself so much from friendships that you've had for years, family members that you love and care about. And just because they don't want what you have to offer doesn't mean they're negative. If you wanted to recommend them to go to a sushi restaurant, but they didn't like sushi, are they a negative person? No. Are they a bad person? No. They don't like sushi, so they're not going to go. Just like they don't want your shakes or want what you have. It doesn't mean they're a bad person. But if you're being told that you have to get new friends because they don't want what you have, it's just not true. Number 3, if you're being told to post the wealth and time freedom lifestyle all the time on social media, even if you aren't there, it's not being truthful. Now, I'm not saying post negative stuff, but let's get real. Show your real life. And this is why I have such a problem with how people are being taught to use Facebook and Instagram. They're being taught to use it as if they've achieved success. And some of the time, a lot of the time, the people that are posting the life that they want to live, that they're letting people know so they think they're living that life, are barely making any money, sometimes no money at all, sometimes losing money in their network marketing opportunity. So again, I'm not telling you to post negative things. I'm not telling you to post down in the dump things. I'm telling you to post real life. Don't show just your highlights of your life. And now I'm not saying be on social media all day long where you're posting all day long. That's taking you away from building those relationships, connections, and rapport that you need to be building offline. But if you're being told to post the wealth and time freedom lifestyle, even if you're not there, you have to ask yourself, is that truthful? Is it necessary? And is it kind? Now, it may be kind because you're being positive, but is it truthful and is it necessary? This whole notion of faking it till you make it, it only lasts so long. Because if people see you living this lifestyle for so many years, yet nothing has really changed in your life, but the filters that you're using on your pictures, something's up. So when you're being told to do that by your upline, by your leader, I want you to sit with it. I want you to sit with it honestly and ask yourself, does this feel good? Does this feel truthful? Does this feel honest? Does this feel genuine? And if you answered no to any of those questions, you don't have to do it. Remember, your upline is not your boss. They just granted you the opportunity to join the business that you're in and build the business that you want to build. They're not your boss. You're not the employee. If it doesn't feel good, you don't have to do it. Now, the number 4, and this is an interesting one. Supply versus demand. So I know you guys, I may be taking you back to high school here when we're now talking about supply versus demand. But what I mean by that is, think about this. Think about the supply of network marketing opportunities that are out there, as opposed to the demand for those opportunities. So hear me out. Prior to the explosion of social media in the last 7 to 10 years, there was a very high demand for network marketing opportunities because the supply, meaning the total amount of associates doing network marketing, was low. So the supply was low, the demand was high, so the opportunity was high. But over time, especially in the last 7 to 10 years, more and more companies have opened up. More and more people are joining network marketing every single day, which means the supply of the amount of people that can distribute those products, goods, or services has far surpassed the demand for the people that may need or want those goods, services, and products. So then you may be asking yourself, well, Scott, if supply has surpassed demand, how do I still build my business? It's a great question. Go to a platform where the supply is still less than the demand, where the demand is greater than the supply, and that's LinkedIn. You guys have heard me talk about this before. There's only 600 million people on the platform. They're 35 to 55. They make $100,000 a year or more. You're allowed 30,000 connections. If you really want to start separating yourself, spend time on a platform where the demand is high and the supply is low. If you keep hanging out on platforms like Facebook and Instagram, you guys know in your hearts, that the supply is high and the demand is low because every single person on those platforms is selling something. So when you focus on making sure that you're spending time on a social media platform where the demand is high and the supply is low, you're going to increase your business. And that brings me to number 5. Don't feed into the manipulation. Meaning, if you're being told to be someone you're not, if you're being told to change the way that you are, change your thoughts, change this, change that, like literally, it's like you're wearing masks every single day, different masks. Don't feed in to the manipulation. It's not you. You must be yourself if you're going to be successful in network marketing. You have to have your own opinions. You must have your own ideals and principles and goals and reasons and your specific why. Not this whole time freedom, monetary freedom, all that flexibility. That's what everyone says. Be yourself. Some people just want to make a little bit of money to take care of a couple of their bills. That's being you. Be true to you. As soon as you start letting the manipulation set in of what you think you want, because that's what the person is telling you that you should want, you're out of alignment. You're off your path, and it will never work. So don't feed into the manipulation of who that person, your upline, that person in your business thinks that you need to be. The person who knows who you need to be is you. The person that looks back at you in the mirror every single day. So the 5 things that may not be true that you're being told by someone in network marketing is that your business isn't growing because you're not working hard enough and you're not thinking positively enough. Get new friends if they don't want what you have. It's not true. Don't get new friends. They just don't want what you have. Post the wealth and time freedom lifestyle, even if you're not there. Do not fake it till you make it. Always, always be real and genuine with where you are right now. Supply has surpassed demand. Focus on platforms like LinkedIn where the demand is high and the supply is low, as opposed to Facebook and Instagram where the supply is high and the demand is low. And most importantly, don't get manipulated by someone in your company, in your upline that is trying to change who you are. That is not true. You don't need to be anybody else but yourself. Be yourself. So guys, remember, in the description of this episode is a link to join my free Facebook accountability group, the Network Marketing Leads for Life group, my book bundle, the LinkedIn book for network marketing with the marketing workbook for LinkedIn that you can also get that is compatible to that. And also, if you do want to learn how we can work together, the link to schedule a free 15-minute call is right in the description. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye, everybody. Thank you again so much for checking out this week's episode. And if you can, head over to iTunes, search for Network Marketing Made Simple, leave me a 5-star rating, basic review. I would be grateful for all of the support you guys can give me. And again, if you'd be interested in learning more how to utilize LinkedIn to grow your business, your brand, and your bank account, head over to my website, www.scottaaron.net. Fill out the form for your free 15-minute discovery call so I can learn more about you, your business, and how we can work together. And again, thank you guys so much. Grateful for you all, and I'll see you next time.